Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the walkthrough. We're now on part 26 and I hope you've had an amazing September so far. Well, I'll say so far, it's not the 30th, isn't it? What am I like, eh? I had an amazing time in Chamonix. It was full of mountains and snow and climbing and lots of cheap wine, which as students you can really appreciate, you know. I'm recording this in my new bedroom at uni. I've fully moved in now, it's all lovely. I'm not sure how my flatmates, sorry, housemates are going to take to me, like, you know, talking to myself in my bedroom, but you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. And what is he doing here? Sneaking along to show off his muscles. Honestly, damn strong. What you like? So sneaky. You got me sneaky, Harry. Sneaky. Yeah. I'm not going to talk too much in this part about my adventures in Cham because I think I should sort of keep that separate from the walkthroughs. I do have, as I said many a time, a Twitter account and a Tumblr account, which you can see the link will be, there'll be links for it in the below bars. It's now called, I don't know, sidebar, below bar, you know, that little description bar at the bottom, it'll be in there. Plus there'll be, the links will be mentioned at the end of the video, you know, all that jazz. So you can follow me on Twitter and follow me on Tumblr as well if you want to find out about my Cham adventures, because there are many and varied, but for now I will keep in the grand tradition of exploring Hogwarts and doing important Lego stuff. This will probably be a short part because I don't really want to start level 2 after this because it's quite a long level. A lot happens in it, and it's Rita Skeeter! We want to meet her, because you know that she's a beta, like in a Quidditch. I didn't know I'm going with that. I want to transform her into something. Turn into a frog. Have I got that at all? Have I got frog yet? I never actually remember. Let's have a look. I do have it. Become a frog. I think make a good frog. We're quite good as a beetle, so I'm sure a frog's like a bit of an improvement. Quite amazing how she just wanders around like Hogwarts, just doing her own thing. Yeah, so that's a bit interesting. Like, she's never actually in the story for the Lego game, but the Lego adaptations, or sort of this game rather, it always has like the actual figures in of like it had Colin Creevy in, although he wasn't really part of any storyline really, and now it's got them in. Sorry, Rita Skeeter in. It's just like lols. So now we're gonna go down for dungeons with Fred and George, and we're gonna do some magic potion stuff, you know, because potions are awesome. Sneaky again.
Ah.
I just love it how, without even, like, you know, say anything, they signify that you're making a potion to get across the age line, which is quite awesome. But for those of you who follow the Harry Potter books, who are big fans, you know how this works out. It's all a waste of time, really. But it's good lols anyway. I'm amazed that Snape has like left his office, just lying around, like open to the public, as it were, almost. You know, he's too busy making out with Grumpy Plank. That time made out with Professor Grumpy Plank. She's got a bit clingy. Love that. Okay, so we have Hermione first. Hermione has Crookshanks, and you've got a lot of big. Rather, it is quite a big cat, isn't he? Crookshanks. Like a small. He is a small tiger, pretty much. We'll go left first. Left has the purple thing. I love anything that's purple. Purple's generally quite a good colour, I think. Those random like students in Chamber of Secrets who were when Hufflepuff was like yellow, sorry, was purple instead of yellow. I never understood that, but there you go. Okay, down comes Crookshanks. I'll give it back to Hermione now. So this is a bit of a weird thing here. First of all, you have to transform the bird into some drumsticks. Thanks to the Colonel there, just off screen. Put them into the tank. The fish, being carnivores for some reason, who love a diet of drumsticks, will then take that, and you can get out of this random banana, I think it is. No one, I mean, I'd happily swap like a banana for some drumsticks, you know, being a student and all. Cost effective and all that sort of stuff. They're just trolling around there. They're sick fears, but they're still like, you know, just like going, having fun, you know. What lads? Right at the very end. Right, what should we do next? Go over here, I believe. And look, ancient runes! Everyone loves ancient runes. But one and how just like, wish I knew how to read pictures efficiently. I think this one just has some studs in, but you know if a little helps, so might as well get it. Yep, studs are plenty, because Lego characters are not really sexy, that's actually a bit rude. Can I actually get this yet? Don't know how I should make that open, I mean, surely you need the duct tape for that, which we haven't learned yet actually. We will learn eventually, don't worry about that. So now we're going to go and get this random bit of foliage, or plant, whatever you want to call it. from this water tank here. There certainly is a lot in Snape's class. We certainly got a lot of resources. Clever man, eh? Oh, another thing. Let me know if you have been reading the casual vacancy, because I'm very tempted to get it. It looks interesting. I'm just worried I'm not going to read it without making like Harry Potter references all the way through it. And off it comes, and there we go. Could have got it from outside, and they're going to cut a bit off a tree outside, but no. And finally we need a snake. This is the most random one there is, to be honest with you. So go back to here, there's... oh, there was something. There's something here. Where's my potion ingredients? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Oh, now I remember. Have to get this open first. There should be a case here. There we go. Fan-damn-it-dozy. Got quite a few stuff now, actually. I could buy some stuff. But no, I'll wait until I've done the story first. Must be patient. It's like with my student loan, that's come in recently, and I've been like, oh, I want to spend, but I can't, because then my bills will come around in the later months, and I'll have no money. And I'll be an irresponsible student living up to that typical, like, lazy, irresponsible student image that loads of people used to have for some reason, even though we're in their future. Anyway, I'm not done, like having a social commentary session. Anyway, time to make potions in the typical good old, no, blue, yeah, we go. Happy days. That's a bit of a panic there. And so first we'll make purple. So it's purple, green, orange. Make them in order. I think so anyway. I always make them in order. It seems to work out fine. So blue. Lovely purple. Love the purple. Purple is where it's at, obviously. I think Hermione should like dye her hair purple, that'd be hilarious. Marky B36 is now online. Hope you're doing very well, Marky B36. I think you're a YouTuber. You must be a YouTuber actually, because I don't think I know you in real life. if that makes sense. Anyway, so now I'm going to add some blue. Whatever the blue stuff actually is, don't really want to know, but you know, that makes this weird green sludge, like Scourge. Scourge! Oh, I love that spell. It's because it's hilarious to cast. And now we need, no, we need red and yellow to make orange. Quite basic sort of stuff, really, you know. You can only make so many combos. So there we go, so you make all these 3 potions together, and obviously that makes fire and snake. And what a crazy idea that is, you know, but you know, I can't really complain. It works, obviously. And there we go, this random blue aging potion, which the only real use for it really is just to get, you know, just to progress the story. It's a nice way of doing it. I'll get Hermione to have some, because she's obviously, you know. Actually, oh, what the hell? I want to get those blue stuns. I don't know why I chose Hermione there, no real reason other than that I was just playing her. I did deliberately choose her. Well, there you go, but like, yeah. Surely you'd be able to see past that quite easily if you're like a teacher. Like, yeah, you've got a beard on your face, but I still know you're like a student among us. Honestly, you have to be quite silly, you know. So now back to the Great Hall, where the Goblet of Fire is going to be announced. Happy days. What else can I say? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about uploading at the moment. The reason why I'm making this a short video as well, because I can then test as to like how long it takes to like upload this video. Because I've got a new internet package here. Being a student, it's like a 9-month package with Virgin. Like, it's fairly good, very cheap and cheerful still. So I don't really know like how long it'll take for videos to upload. Hopefully not too long. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But also, I really am very busy at the moment. If I quickly explain this now, I've got radio stuff going on. I'm on a committee for my student radio station here at Liverpool, so that's quite a bit of work. I'm also going to do some drama stuff this term. Hopefully some writing as well. Than that. On top of that, I've actually got to work, you know, for my course. You know, I've got to study a little bit at some point. You know, that's what pretty much I'm doing all this weekend, just studying. Like, I'm reading Bleak House, and thank God it's a good book, because I would not enjoy reading it if I didn't like it. And I've got to read some plays as well for next week, so you know, fun times ahead. And then of course there's YouTube. So I will try and start uploading like my regular uploading like stuff as I used to do before coming to university and coming to Sham. But for now, I'm going to try and I'm just going to say I'm going to load a video a day. I think a video a day is reasonable, you know, for now, as I'm still settling into uni and I've got so much on. and I think that should keep you content. I hope it does. Anyway, let's go into the Great Hall, and we shall now have this amazing ceremony where everyone finds out who's doing what. A lot of little shock there. Oh, so that's a complete waste of time, honestly. He looks almost angry there, Victor. Well, not so angry, but there we go then. Uh-oh. Who'd have thought? Huh? That's a bit scary there actually. Dumbledore looks a bit angry. I'm not used to seeing Dumbledore angry. I like how in front of a Great Hall he nods at Hagrid to go and help Harry. Like, you know, but who cares actually? Harry gets some help here, so happy days. So poor Harry now has been entered into the Goblet of Fire. Who knew, eh? He's only a boy who lived in the main character of the series. What a surprise that he should end up in the competition as well. Thankfully though, one of the most heartbreaking things I think in the fourth book is where Harry and Ron fall out. And for Harry it's like the worst couple of weeks of his life when he first got to Hogwarts. But no, Dementor. Wait, just get to leave me alone! Right, now I'm not a boy in the tournament, but seriously, I would turn you into a toad if I could, and I had the patience to. Yeah, but thankfully they don't do that in the storyline, probably because it's not really needed that much really. Like, it's the same in the other game, the actual Goblet of Fire game, but they don't include it in that because it doesn't really add anything to the gameplay. But they did in the film, thankfully. And, you know, for some reason though in the film it was almost comic when one says piss off. It's just like, oh, now we're really growing up using proper macho language now in Harry Potter. But you know, it's quite sad, that whole scenario, that storyline, but thankfully it's left out in this. And it's raining here in Harry Potter land, and that actually reflects the weather quite well, because if you look outside my window now, it is chucking it down. You know, raining cats and dogs. I can see Crookshanks putting out the sky over there. That looks painful. There's it's puddles and all sorts. I'm gonna go for one though actually, I think, because running in the rain is actually quite nice, you know. Okay, so I have talked a lot in this video and not done that much, if I'm honest with you. But as I said, I want to do the second level all in one part, and I can actually be in quite a long level, because levels do get quite complex around here, you know. So in the next part, I shall be doing level 2 dragons, and I'll be uploading a part of Ratchet & Clank tomorrow as well. By the way, the Ratchet & Clank part I actually recorded before going to Chamonix. For some reason I've not uploaded it yet. I sort of wanted to upload a Harry Potter part first, because that's what you guys seem to be waiting for more. That's what you guys are more eager for. So if I make any sort of weird like August references or like pre-Sham references in the Ratchet & Clank video tomorrow, that's because I recorded it at home. Anyway, that's it now. Video's starting to lag a little bit, I think. I hope not. Should be okay. Anyway, see you in the next part.